Okay, we're here at the Australia Zoo.
We saw Steve Irwin ride a motorcycle with his little girl.
We were walking up to pay for our tickets, and he comes right up on a motorcycle. He was talking to somebody, and I was going to track him down. I was going to go get our picture taken with him, but he rode off. I mean, he nodded and smiled at us, but...
That was cool.
We'll catch him. And here's where the 11 o'clock crocodile demonstration is going to be. And the guy told me that most likely Steve will be doing it unless they get a wildlife.
Before we start now, everyone is on a grandstand now. Unfortunately, that does mean you're going to have to stand and sit. Grandstand, no grandstand. So if everyone wants to stand up, shuffle up a bit closer. As I said earlier, it is Singles Day at the zoo.
Take a photo. I should take a photo because he's very famous. He's on movies everywhere.
Okay, firstly I'd like to say g'day and welcome into Murray and Molly's territory. Now the beauty in here is that you actually get to see the crocodile utilising the water to camouflage their body. You'll see how he uses his feet, uses his tail and uses his transparent eyelids to stalk their food. Have a look across the surface. There's absolutely no ripples at all, and yet he's moving along through the water with extreme accuracy. And even though he can't see me that good, he's able to stay with me, locate where I am by the vibrations of my feet. What I'll do is I'll hand you over to Terry and she'll talk while I feed. Thank you.
Alright, what Steve's going to demonstrate today is the natural behavior of the saltwater crocodile. And what's so particularly cool about Murray is he naturally hates Steve. So not only does he strike to get something to eat, he also strikes to get Steve out of his territory. And he doesn't see Steve as the guy who brings him food, he sees Steve as food, which makes it a real bonus for us. He's lining up a strike now. When you least expect it, he'll hit like a ton of bricks. Woo! Go Murray! He's got the munchies today, not bad. Woo! I gotta tell you, he looks a whole lot bigger from the other side of the fence. He's one big boy. You watch when he lines up that strike, he sets his little feet, he uses half his body length, that tail, to propel him through the water, and he hits with pinpoint accuracy. He's got transparent eyelids, and you can see exactly where Steve is. Man, he's hitting hard today. Get him, Murray. I mean, be careful, honey. Murray, what are you doing? Woo! He means business. He's got 64 very long, sharp, penetrating teeth. He uses those to grab his food. Man, listen to that jaw pressure. Woo! 3,000 pounds per square inch jaw pressure. When he shuts his mouth, it stays closed. He's got a little girl in here with him, Molly. He can't stand it when anybody goes in his territory. That's the water. He's got to defend it. He defends his territory and his girl, and he's really cranky today. What are you doing, Murray? Submerging. He thinks he's completely camouflaged, and usually they are. Saltwater crocodiles are found in deep, dark, murky water where they can stalk their prey completely unseen. We've got an advantage because we can watch what he's doing. Check him out. Bam! Woo! Murray, you've got the munchies today, pal. Notice how he takes the food back into the water? That's instinctive. Often if he grabs a large food item, he may not kill it on impact. So he'll take it back in the water and death roll it, drowning it very quickly. He does, however, have to bring the food above the surface of the water to swallow it, and that's an important thing to remember, because if he manages to grab Steve, he will bring him to the surface before he swallows him down. Molly, what are you doing? You get him. Molly's a bit switched on today because she's got a nest. She's going to be a mummy crocodile. She scraped up that big old nest and laid about 60 eggs in there, and now she is a force to be reckoned with. Ordinarily, the female saltwater crocodile is quite docile. Like a typical female, she's sweet, intelligent, clever, and lovely. But man, when she becomes a mother, everything changes. And have a look at Molly's coloration. She's that nice, pretty yellow. We call her a blonde, like a typical blonde. You don't want to mess with her. She guards that nest, and she would die defending those potential babies. That's why the crocodiles have survived so long on this planet, because they're incredibly good mothers. She's wondering what Steve's doing now. Luckily, Steve brings her a bite to eat, because ordinarily in the wild, she'd guard that nest for the full 90-day incubation period. She might not eat at all. You better watch out, Molly. He's going to get those eggs. She says, no way are you going to get those eggs. I'll kill you first. Isn't she cute? She's going to get him. She is so cute. Don't worry, because Molly's not actually big enough to kill Steve. She'd just hang on to him long enough for Murray to kill him. She's no dummy. Female crocodiles are quite clever in that they know they've got a great big male to protect them, and they use him every chance they get. She's got the munchies today. Look at her eating. It's a pretty nice thing to have someone bring you breakfast in bed. Ordinarily, a crocodile might eat every couple of weeks if they're lucky enough to make a kill, and that's okay because they're solar powered, they're reptiles, they're cold-blooded. They don't have to eat on a daily basis like we do. Here he comes again. Bang! Man, Murray, you are switched on today. Isn't he something? He's nearly 12 feet long and weighs nearly 400 kilos, but at that size, he's still small. Full grown, they can reach a length of 20 feet, weigh nearly 3 tons, and they grow to be the largest reptile, the largest crocodile on the face of the earth. Woo! Have a go at that. He is on today. He's looking at the big bit. Yeah, get out of there too. Good job, Murray. And he is patrolling that water system. An amazing animal, the saltwater crocodile, has been on the planet for some 200 million years. And they've got it right. Look at him go. Oh, he's not stopping. Woo! Let's see if Murray can put him out. Not quite. Come on, Murray, you can do better than that. Notice on land he's quite slow and cumbersome. Half his body length is tail, and he has to drag that around on land. In the water, that same tail will propel him nearly as fast as a dolphin. But on land, he can't get Steve, and Steve is relatively safe. And they both know it. It's in the water and at the water's edge that he defines his territory.
Isn't he a beauty? Now, Murray he's only around about 12 feet. Wouldn't be too much longer than that. The Australian saltwater crocodile grows to be over 20 feet in length. They're a huge big animal. On land, standing in front of him is no danger at all. I know when he's going to strike at me. It's in the water and at the water's edge where people are vulnerable to attack. He can't really get me on land. He can swing his own axis, but he'll never be able to get me. Watch what happens when you touch his water. Wow, this is great. And he's dead serious too. I see, that's your water, isn't it? Okay. That's his water, and that's his girlfriend. And he will defend the water and his girl, and she'll defend her nest site. I shuffle around in her nest to try and get her away from that piece of food, strictly to be able to feed her. Rarely will a female come more than 20 feet away from that nest site, and she'll guard it with her life. And that's one of the only reasons why crocodiles are still on our planet. It's because they are very territorial. Females guard the nest, and the male will guard the entire territory. They do a great job. Less than 1 person per year dies from crocodiles here in Australia. You can't really die of anything less. And unless you do this, you'll probably never ever have a conflict with a croc. They can strike so fast that half their body length can come from a camouflage position so quick that you can't get out of the way. Right, now I know he's 12 feet. If I'm within 6 feet from the water's edge and he's sitting there in an ambush position in that dirty water like over in the environmental park, you'll never ever see it coming. You'll be hit before before you blink. Kangaroos and wallabies, you know, one of the quickest flight or fright animals on the face of the earth, can't avoid a full-blooded strike from a saltwater croc. See how he's got his legs spread out, his tail in a spring position? He's ready to strike. Okay, so he can come 6 foot 1 hit. Go, Muzzer. See that? So quick, you couldn't even see it. Woo! And now he just missed me. That was pretty quick. Kangaroo or wallaby would have been eaten by now. Thanks, Murray, for showing me up. The beauty of this little enclosure here, this territory of Murray's and Molly's, is you can actually get to see how they work under the water. Because then at 1:30, when we do the croc demo, like over with Graham, I think we're doing today, aren't we? Graham, you'll see how they utilise the deep, dark, dirty water exactly the same way. They'll be sitting there still as a rock, ready to ambush. And have a look at those teeth. Woo! Crocs have got the wildest looking teeth, mate. They are huge, great, long, penetrating teeth designed to capture and kill large mammals. Beautiful animals. We love them. We absolutely love crocs here at Australia Zoo. We really, really do. We're very passionate about them. And the thing that makes our life so important is that conservation of crocodiles is the most important thing to us. Uh-oh, corner me in there. In the corner there. It's hard to get over fences quick enough. You see here, I got tagged about, I don't know, it was a week ago on the leg. It's all just healing up now. I heal like an alien, but a little female, 7.5 foot, we had to catch her. She's just over there. I jumped on her, we restrained her. I was handing her up over the fence, and she struggled. She threw 6 of us off. Landed back down, grabbed my leg, head shook on my leg, and then I pinned her back down. It's not her fault, it was my fault. I made a mistake. I knew what I was up against, and I got bitten. If anyone gets bitten by a crocodile here in Australia, you've made a mistake. You don't go swimming where there's crocs. It's that easy. Very easy predator to avoid. You see how they use the water? They can sit as still as a rock in dirty water. You'll never know they're there. They are all but invisible. Let me have a look at this little thing here. Hey! Oh, you want your mummy? You don't want to come in and feed the crocodile? Oh, come on, baby. I don't know, what's wrong with my daughter? She's 2.5 and she won't come in and feed the crocs with me. I was hoping she was going to grow up to be like Daddy. But you know, even at 2.5 years of age, she's got a fear. She's got a respect of crocodiles, and that's very important. Have a look at his teeth. Wow! Huge, great, penetrating teeth. And that jaw, he's got 3,000 pounds per square inch. Whack! Jaw pressure. I see you. He just flinches. He doesn't like to whack me. Hey? He can't get me though. He'd have to take a big breath and a jump to be able to get me. Because you see his back legs? That's the strike range of the saltwater croc. Half their body length, which is up to their back legs. Because by length, they're approximately half tail. Isn't he a beauty? He's a gorgeous croc. Really, really nice croc. He loves his girl. He loves his life. So do we. Welcome to Australia Zoo. Have a great day. We got demos happening all day. Thanks for coming. And woo-hoo! Thank you.
Thanks for coming to our crocodile demonstration. I hope you learned to love crocodiles.
That was interesting, wasn't it?
We sure do. Next at 11:30 in the main
Territory. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and take Graham all the way around his waterhole so you can get to see him in full flight. 6. And I'm going to start down this end here. There he is. Can you see me? You know, crocodiles are the masters of camouflage. They use the dirty water to camouflage their entire body. They can stalk through the water without a ripple, almost impossible to detect. We got an extra special day today. Little Bindi here, she's got a nest. And she's really grumpy. puppy. When a female crocodile lays eggs, they're very territorial. Got him. He's on fire tonight. He's deep. Isn't he a nice, gentle crocodile? He is on fire. You know, the hotter it is, the more the crocs like it. They're a cold-blooded animal. Actually, they're poikilothermic. They rely on the air temperature for their own body temperature. They are the temperature of the outside surroundings. If they're in the water, they're at water temperature. If they're out sunning, they're at sun temperature. This is what makes crocs dangerous. They're invisible. Right in front of you somewhere, mate. Where? Oh, I see. I see you, boy. Here you go. Look at the food now. Did you hear him hit it? That's 3,000 pounds per square inch. And look at his teeth. Huge, great, penetrating teeth. Designed to capture and kill large mammals. That's what they want to eat, large mammals. Quick, Steve-O. I'm going. Which side you go? Oh, here it is. Anyone who saw the 11 o'clock demo would know exactly. Anyone who saw the 11 o'clock crop demo that I did will know exactly what he's doing underneath the water. They are the masters of ambush. Alright? You'll be here somewhere. Where is it? There he is, right in front of me. I see you there. Oh, come on. There's a good bird. Isn't he a beauty? You see the size of his teeth? Close range. Give some food, man. Keep up. What's Graham doing?
I want some coming in. One coming in. I want coming in.
You got my back, Fred? Just try and get it back your way. Hit, that's it. That'll do. Keep going. Just hang the bucket over at a nest side. That'll do. Woo. That's great. Yes, we go. Yeah. He's keeping an eye on me. He doesn't want me near his girlfriend. And for good reason. I think she's really cute. Destroy it. Notice how he's staring right at me. Right up to the nest if you can get up. Which way do you go, Fred?
Down underneath.
Just go down. So you've got him. Okay, I'm happy, Frank, that's great. Little female, you're all right, sweetheart. You know, the only reason saltwater crocodiles are still in our... See, that's good, Wes. Thank you.
Back on ya.
Testing. Hey, that one. Which way? Oh, I see you, Frank. Graham over here. Easy nose. Come in, Graham. Come in, buddy. Come on, here you go. Yeah. This good boy. Now we can get a good look at his size. Isn't he a beauty? Now, still hungry, mate. Graham's just on 12 feet in length. And this is his territory. When I come in here, I play by his rules. You'll never see us swimming around in his waterway. Never. It's because that is his domain. You know, the saltwater crocodile should be regarded as the king of Australia. Like I was trying to say before, is there's the queen over there. Her name's Binny. That's my daughter's namesake. And the only reason crocodiles are still on our planet is because the female will defend her nest. Anything goes and tries to get her eggs, and she'll kill it. Or she'll hold it long enough for him to come over and kill it. Little Frank, jump over and get those eggs. Oh, come on, Frank. What a piker. Wes will do it. No, Wes will be safe. Wes could get in there just about. Crocodiles eat meat. Wes is completely safe. He's just a vegetable. So you got the female guarding the nest site and the male guarding the entire territory. This is nature's way. Have a look at him. Doesn't he look like a dinosaur? In fact, when I look at crocs, I see dinosaurs in them. They actually outlived the dinosaurs. They're called archosaurs, and they've been around for over 100 million years. Have a look at that head. Is that one wild-looking head? Next, the A system. One wild-looking head. It's like his head is wedge-shaped, like a wedge-shaped piece of steel with huge, great, penetrating teeth designed to capture and kill large mammals. That's what they prefer to eat. Big chunks of red meat. That's what they like. And so it's designed to go into the water, go into an ambush, and ambush any food source that comes down to the water that says no, native animal in Australia, that wouldn't be a food source for a croc. These days, they even like to eat feral pigs into they do a great job controlling feral pig numbers. Watch when he comes down into the water, he is like a dinosaur. Can I go here? Easily the biggest mistake you can make in croc territory is doing this. You should never set foot in crocodile water. Once you go into northern Australia, you should take for granted that there's crocodiles in there. And they are invisible. They're very difficult to it's almost impossible to detect. And when they are in an ambush position, they will be so stealthy, you'll never know they're there, and they'll be right up against the bank. Is there anyone here who saw the 1:30 demo? The 11 o'clock demo? You see what I'm saying about how they place their feet, they use their tap. He'll just sit about 3 inches underneath the water, just like that. And he'll come up and he'll sit there and he'll be able to sense the vibrations of my feet and wait until I'm close enough and then strike. We've got one rat here somewhere. Thanks, mate. You want to come in and feed? I'll bet you will. Come on, Brian. Nice and simple this time. Okay, this is exactly what I was talking about. Look at that. Oh, yes, some bubbles coming up just out the back there. You can see I've got my main man over here, Fred. His powers of observation are the best in the world. When we come in with crocodiles, we don't bring guns or knives or sticks. We bring Fred.
What are the buttons at the side of the fence for?
Secret agent Fred. Okay, Fred, where is he now? Let's see what happens if I just do some footsteps. I'm walking down towards the water. Yeah, you don't like that, do you, mate? Nice and gentle now. Here's the rat, look at the rat. Yep, he's looking at it rather than my legs. There's a good boy. Oh, boy, that was really... Isn't he a beauty? Now you see where his back legs are, right at the waterline? That is the strike range. That's the strike range of the croc. Half their body length. So that's around about 6 feet. Because he's only about 12 foot.
Only.
He's only about 12 foot. And you can see where his back legs are. That's half his body length. So that's what I work on to avoid a crocodile strike in an area where I know that they are. I'll be able to stay 6 feet back from the water, provided I know there's a 12-footer in here. Crocs can grow to nearly 20 feet, so you're not safe 10 foot from the water. I'd recommend going nowhere near the water in big crocodile territory. That's the easiest way to avoid them. Sorry about the PA system. Things like that happen. Thanks for coming to Australia Zoo. We got demos all afternoon. Have a great day. Woo! Thank you.